Welcome to the Cast the Coffee Shop podcast. I think we have some explaining to do.
Yeah, my name's D. Hay.
My name's Justin.
So last week we released an episode that was 60 minutes of dead air.
And we had good reason. The week prior to that, we wrote the last song. So we kind of, we worked ourselves out of a job, you could say.
Yeah, I mean, we didn't have anything else to do.
Yeah, you can't make a podcast about writing songs and then write the last one and then keep going,
Yeah, I mean, going into it, we kind of knew that that's like what we were doing, but I thought that for the art, it was necessary.
Yeah, and that's kind of the split that D. Hay and I have is... D. Hay is really just here for the art, but I'm here for that cold cash.
Oh, yeah.
That hot cash.
And maybe that's what we need to delve into this week. Like, I had my time to shine, and I mean, we made a real slapper of a song with my ideas, but maybe maybe we just make some grabs for money and we get in on that business side.
I really think, as far as yours and my musical careers go, that's really what we've been missing, is just selling our soul, just trading your soul for that money, just meeting at that crossroads down in fucking Mississippi. Where was that crossroads? I don't know.
I don't even know what you're talking about.
But the devil needs some cash, I'm pretty sure, is how that story goes. And I need cash. And
my job's not going to cut it. Like, I've got a real job, but this is my passion. And my passion is making money from this. It just hasn't happened yet.
From this specifically. Hey, don't tell them that. It's rude to talk about your finances with your fans.
No, you know what? I think they need to know that, like, we're just in it for the cash. Like, we've done the art part. That was season 1 of Chaos at the Coffee Shop.
The first 14 episodes were for you guys. This is for us. So start forking it over, motherfuckers.
Yeah. And okay, so we're gonna make. Well, I guess we did try to do that with the art part a little bit. We did try to make like $1 billion or something, but this time, I think we're doing it for real.
This time we're really let's write the most marketable pop song imaginable and sell it to the highest bidder.
Okay, I like that. I think we should, we should write our advertisement songs and then make it so maybe it's like an ambiguous advertisement song, right? So
like a fill in the blank kind of.
Yeah, like McDonald's, if you want in on this like this ad spot, like you better fork up the cash or else JP Morgan's going to come in and they're going to give us more cash and they're going to beat you to it, and then you won't have our song backing you up on your commercial.
I get the issue I'm having is we're just going to write one song. So we can't be like cuz we would have to write it, we'd have to leave like a blank and to fill in whoever happens to be sponsoring us. So we couldn't be like, "Hey, blank, you've got the best cheeseburgers," because then, like, let's say Squarespace happens to be doing it, or like Casper or something.
They're just gonna take it. They're just gonna take our song.
Well, the thing is Casper doesn't sell cheeseburgers.
Oh,
Casper wouldn't be okay with us making a marketing song for them about their great cheeseburgers.
Yeah, I guess
because Casper doesn't sell cheeseburgers. You see the problem I'm having?
So I see the problem.
It'd have to be even more generic than that. Thank you for your product.
Well, then that has its own problem that I was thinking of, is that like we make the song and we put it out there, then they can just take our song and like change one word or something. Like they can change product to cheeseburgers if McDonald's grabs it.
Oh, so it would be full of lots of fill in the blanks.
Yeah, so that, like, I'm just worried that these corporations are going to like, we're gonna be singing like, "Hey company, we love your thing." They're gonna like, freaking Kohl's is gonna come in and they're gonna be like, "Hey Kohl's, we love your clothes." And they're just gonna like use it.
That's the problem. Okay, so we have to write it so that basically it makes it easier for us to get sponsorships, because then we can just plug in whatever we want. But we also have to watermark the fuck out of it.
That's exactly what I was gonna say.
So that they can't steal it from us.
Yes. So it's like in our own song, it's gonna be like, "Hey company, I love Chaos at the Coffee Shop Productions."
Like every 30 seconds, every like 8 seconds, it'll be like, "Chaos at the Coffee Shop." I love it.
Yeah. I love it a lot.
And we can sell this. We can take as many sponsorships as we want, and we will never have to worry about them stealing our music. Because that's the biggest bane. That's the biggest bane amongst musicians, is just fucking pirates.
Yeah. Like you go on YouTube and you can like find any song you want, and it's like, do they pay for those songs? Like, are those legal songs?
That's
like,
the only reason I'm not a millionaire. It's the only reason.
Yeah.
Yeah,
because YouTube's been stealing your lunch.
Fucking.
Because freaking.
What's his name?
Zach 420 666. The kid is like, he's grabbing your songs and he's putting them. He's putting them
on his vlogs. He's putting them on his unboxing videos. He's like, "Oh, look, I got the PS5," and you hear Justin's music right behind it.
Yeah.
It's like, I'm just getting fucking shafted by Zach all the time.
Yeah. But if you had those watermarks and then he tried to use them, like, people are gonna tear him apart in the comments.
Yeah, they'd be like, "Hey, we know this song belongs to Justin, you hack." Zach the Hack is what they'd start calling him.
Oh, no.
Yeah, and then he would be sad. Yeah. And I win in the long run.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess what we're...
Okay. Okay, yeah.
I feel like we were really heating up there for a second.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so here's what I'm thinking. Like, I want to make these corporations like bid over who wants to be on our program.
A nice old fashioned bidding war. I like it.
Yeah, I only want the best of the best. I desperately want to be able to plug, these mattresses or these great like food boxes that come to your door.
God, me too.
Or like these website services. But like so far none of them have called me yet. And I want them to realize just how dumb they were for not getting in on Chaos at the Coffee Shop, the brand. Which is going to sweep the nation soon enough.
What we could do? Here's what we do. Because we're 15 episodes into this bad boy and they haven't reached out to us yet. And they fucking know it. Mm-hmm. They know. They're like, "Oh, we're just gonna fucking loaf on these guys." But here's what we do, right? We find their direct competitors and we offer free advertising.
Okay.
Fucking Blue Apron. There's probably other food services. We'll be like, "Hey, have you been down to Katie's Kitchen? They send food to your door. And you know what else? It's already cooked. You don't even have to cook it." Katie's Kitchen is our number one. And then fucking Blue Apron will be like, "Oh, fuck."
I'll be like, "Oh, shit, dude."
They'll be like, "We shouldn't have loafed." And then...
Yeah.
And then we offer them one last chance to, you know?
Yeah, so like we'll make a song and it's gonna be like, we love Wendy's, and then we're gonna be like, okay, your move, Burger King. Like if you want in on this, like you better fork up the cash because we're giving free advertisements to Wendy's.
Wendy's is gonna take you down if you don't jump on this opportunity. Gonna have legions of Chaos at the Coffee Shop fans lining up at the Wendy's down the street, and Mr. Burger King's gonna be in the gutter.
Yeah, that'll show them.
That's gonna fucking get them, dude, and we're gonna be rolling in it. This is marketing 101, dude.
Yeah, you gotta market to the competitors freely, and then like that's how you get all the money.
There's one thing that I learned in my life. It's that if you do something well, do it for free.
Yeah, see, it's all supply and demand. You supply the advertisements, then the other companies demand it from you.
Yeah, it's for money.
It's basic economics.
It's fucking okay. All right. Okay. So are we making this generic marketing song? Well, I guess we're down to two options here now.
Okay. Right.
Do we want to create the straw man song, or do we want to like make the generic marketing song?
I'm not sure. Is there a way we can do both?
The generic straw man song.
If we market to everyone, if we give free advertisements to everyone, then maybe that'll make everyone want to pay us for advertisements, because all their competitors, maybe they're going to be like clamoring for like, they're going to be trying, like they're going to hear our advertisement songs, which is advertising everything, right? But BK is going to be like, oh, I don't want them advertising for Wendy's. Like, so they're going to want to take each other out.
They all fight to the top.
And then...
so we make... Oh, man.
Yeah, so they're going to be fighting. They're all going to be throwing money at us, right? And then eventually, it's just one company is going to be left. And I think we all know who that is.
It's gonna be...
it's going to be...
Hey, you have to say something.
What's in my closet? What are companies?
It's gonna be Macy's.
It's gonna be Macy's. Yeah.
It's gonna be fucking Macy's. They've been that sleeping giant in the department stores for years, but now, I mean, they've got the parade,
and
they own the parade,
and they're gonna be raining on everyone else's parade.
That's,
I guess,
exactly. That's exactly what's gonna.
Is it gonna be happen. Macy's though?
I don't know if it's
it just doesn't feel right.
It doesn't feel right. Who do we want it to be is the question. Who do we, because at the end of the day, we've got the
you're right
here. We can have any advertiser that we want.
We want free stuff. That's what we want. Like I want to be able to upgrade my rig.
Just send me stuff. I want a full home security system for my studio apartment. Simply Safe, where you at? I want to be scaped like a man. Where you at, Manscaped? Send me some shit.
I want to be. I want free video games. Nintendo.
I do too.
Yeah.
Nintendo.
I want.
Come on, man. I don't have the newest Switch.
I want real estate. I want the government to sponsor my own military. Yeah,
me too, and who's even in that big White House right now? I don't know.
Countries they promote themselves for tourism and stuff. Why can't we have that?
Yeah,
give us a little bit of tourism. People come to my house.
It just sucks, man.
Yeah. And like, then maybe we can like start just a bidding war between countries, and they're gonna be like fighting.
I want to be advertised. I want to be sponsored by the country of Zimbabwe.
Yeah. Or Peru.
Dude.
Yeah.
What about Portugal?
No,
I didn't think so.
But Spain, still no.
Okay, so I think we got to reel it back.
Mm-hmm.
I think we got to reel it back just a little bit because
okay.
While I agree that countries do way too much advertising, which is I think what you were saying.
Yeah, I was saying
something like that. What we got to focus on is that we need way more money than we have.
I know.
And the solution is advertising. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Right. Because you heard the last episode we put out there.
Yeah. Oh, I heard the whole thing.
Yeah. That it costs money to run this operation.
What song do you want to do?
So are we going to advertise to everything and just make them fight?
I think that's not a bad idea. We got to make a list of everybody though.
Yeah, maybe that's too big. Maybe
what if we just pit two of them against each other?
Okay. What are the two big ones?
The British Petroleum.
Okay.
I think they're a pretty big one.
Yeah. And they're competing
against Amazon.
Who Yeah, well, okay. That could be
I mean, you asked who the two biggest companies are, and I told you, so I don't know.
Yeah, that's okay. Okay, we can roll with that. So
you want to roll with that? You want
British? Yeah, British Petroleum,
British
and
Amazon,
Okay, so are we supporting one of them?
We're supporting both of them.
Okay.
And then they got to fight for our love.
Okay.
And then they got to send us money.
Maybe we should cuz we want some goods from each of them, right?
Yeah, we do.
I'd love to get me some
oh, that's why you were kind of a little bit hesitant on these two, is because you want hard. You want those goods. You want that free shit.
Yeah, I mean, it's oil is easy, right? Petroleum, I want that a lot. But sure. Amazon, it's hard to find goods and services that I want for it. So that's where I was getting stuck. It's they don't really have products that are interesting to me.
Yeah.
It's you go on there and it's you find some keychains and
little knickknacks.
There's a poster of your parents' favorite band, and you're this isn't.
What am I gonna do with this stuff?
Yeah. But you go to BP, right? And
put a whole oil can in front of you.
Oh yeah, you get that oil, and you can do so much with it. You could
your skin.
Just grease yourself up.
Yeah.
Slide. You can just slide. You
just get all slippy slidey and just go.
Yeah.
So maybe we take Amazon off the list because they are the biggest company, but I don't want their money.
Yeah, because we're gonna be the biggest company.
Yeah. So BP and
PB peanut butter.
PB
Jif.
Papa Bob's Pizza.
I was thinking
butter. The peanut butter company.
I was just thinking Jif peanut butter.
Is Jif?
Is that? I don't know if that's a company. I mean,
well, it is.
Okay, there's just the Jif Corporation.
Jif Co.
Is that true?
I think that's,
Did you look it up?
I will. Let's look it up.
Yeah, learn about Jif. Because then we can kind of have it both way. We can be hey, BP, or that's a line in the song is PB or BP. You decide.
Yeah, Jif is the peanut butter company.
Okay,
that's them. You know what Jif even stands for?
Jeffrey's
incompetent friend.
Oh, sort of a sad story.
Yeah, he wouldn't even put his own name in the name of the company.
Oh yeah,
that's his entire everything about his being can be. It can be condensed down to that.
Yeah, you sure you don't want it to be called Dave's Super Peanut Butter? It's no, I'm just Jeffrey's incompetent friend.
He's he goes to a party. He's hey, I'm Jeffrey's incompetent friend.
Yeah. Jeffrey's like, yeah, you are.
Yeah, you fucking are. Jeffrey's a real asshole.
Yeah.
Did you know J.M. Smucker owns Jif?
I do now.
Who owns J.M. Smucker? No one.
I guess that's like the jelly guy.
Oh, they've gone public, so the public owns them.
Huh.
Yeah.
So I guess we own them.
So we own them.
We own them.
Which makes us kind of the biggest company in the world. But we can backtrack anyway, and we can just talk about Jeffrey's incompetent friend versus British Petroleum.
Okay. Because if we had either of those things, like, we would be set. Like, if we imagine, like, you know, Jif, they hear our podcast, they're like, here's 1,000 barrels of peanut butter. Right? If you make us the number one sponsor, like, then we could take that peanut butter and just do so much with it. We could sell it for a profit. We could just like.
I want you to walk me through, and this, I'm not trying to attack you, but I want you to walk me through how we turn 1,000 barrels of peanut butter into cash.
Okay, so you
personally, like you. I don't think we have the infrastructure for this, but you go ahead. You explain it to me.
Okay, it's easy. Everybody loves peanut butter. Okay.
Sure.
So you go outside the grocery store, you know, like Girl Scouts, and
like Girl Scout,
and you go, hey, like, you just kind of like talk to people. It's like a ground, you know, it starts with boots on the ground, right? You know, it's sort of a grassroots movement, and you're just, you know, you're outside of malls, you're outside of grocery stores, and you're just like, hey, you know, they got peanut butter in there, but not as much. I got barrels of the stuff. Like,
so it's kind of a numbers game.
Yeah, I mean, you could go in there, right, and you could buy a little thing of peanut butter, and you could keep doing that every week for the rest of your life, and that'd be fine. Or you could just one-time sale, $1,000. Here's a barrel.
I'm sold.
You can roll down the street with that bad boy.
It's the same size barrel that BP gives us full of oil.
Yeah, and then or you could get, if you had the oil, you could go outside the gas station and
is eating a whole jar of peanut butter in a week a lot of peanut butter?
Not for the big fans.
Not for the big, because I was gonna make a joke when you said that, like, who's eating a whole jar of peanut butter in 1 week? But I was like, is that even that much peanut butter? I could probably eat a whole jar of peanut butter. And if I ate peanut butter every day, like if I had a peanut butter sandwich every day, I think that's about a jar in a week.
Yeah.
Or like a couple peanut butter sandwiches every day. 14 peanut butter sandwiches. How many peanut butter sandwiches can you make with one jar? What is your peanut butter to bread ratio, weight-wise?
Me personally, I'd say it could last me, 2 weeks, I'd say, is like if every day was a peanut butter day. I don't know.
I consider myself a fan of peanut butter, but I bought one of those turbo fucking peanut butter jars. It lasted me a fucking year, like a whole year on one jar of peanut butter. And like, I'm a fan of peanut butter, and obviously I didn't eat it every day.
What if we pitch peanut butter as a new fuel source?
We'd have to design engines that run on peanut butter.
Well, we don't have to do it. We get the peanut butter and we go up to BP and we say, like, hey, like, we got all this peanut butter. Like, if you don't want to be run out of business, like, you better dish out some dough, or else this is going to be the newest alternative energy source.
That's dangerous, because BP are some powerful people.
Yeah.
And we offer to put them out of a job. I mean, you heard about what happened to John P. Solar Energy.
They shot him into the sun.
They fucking slingshotted him into the sun. Are we ever going to write a song?
I don't know.
I'm starting to think maybe we're not.
I know. Like, I feel like we really hit it out of the park with some of our last casts, except for maybe the most recent one. And this one, before there was like art, there was passion behind it. And this time we're just in it for the cash. And I'm a bit passionate for the cash, but I don't know if that artistic pizzazz is there. You know what I'm saying?
I do know.
So I don't know.
I mean, we do need advertisers.
Yeah. Let's just like, I think if we get cooking on a song, then like stuff will come to us, and maybe we can.
So you want to just start with music and just see what happens?
Yeah. Let's just start advertising. Start advertising. And
all right.
See what if like this next segment's just an ad break?
All right.
What if we just advertise stuff?
Like just free advertising for folks?
I guess.
I've got this water bottle here I'm a big fan of. It's a hydro flask. I live in Texas. It's very hot here. I could put ice water in this thing and leave it in my hot car all day, come back and there's still ice in it. This is a good water bottle. Hydro flask. Call me.
I've got a computer. And I use it to record all my podcasts. But when I'm feeling down, sometimes I turn to my phone, and it's an Apple iPhone.
I don't think we're gonna get
Apple iPhone. If you have a phone, call me. Apple iPhone.
That was a good advertisement.
Yeah. So like that's the kind of stuff like we're bringing to the table. It's like Axiom Mini Air 32. It's a MIDI keyboard thing that you gave me one time.
I remember that thing. I was just thinking, wait, is that me? I did that.
Yeah, like just like I just want advertisers to like listen to our voice right now. Like listen to what we're saying. Like Discord, we record podcast with it.
You can use Discord for podcast. I'm like for video. Sure. SM7B. Yeah. Fucking amazing microphone. Industry standard if you want to start a podcast. Yeah. And if you want to start a podcast, let me tell you what, you need one of these microphones. I could just list off the people that use these guys. Joe Rogan, all of Joe Rogan's guests. Jordan Peterson, they all use Shure SM7B. You can't beat it.
And I use a Blue Yeti. Like
also
like good. We can maybe counter advertisement. So like I'll advertise one product and you'll advertise like the competition, right? So I'm like, Blue Yeti, listen to this crisp sound by me.
And then I can be like, get the fuck out of here, D-Hey. And I can be like, I'm going to edit this, so I'll just make myself louder and sound better. Okay. Fuck you.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's kind of what we're bringing to the table here, you guys. This is, and I assume, we're just assuming that all the marketing people for all these advertisers listen to our podcast.
Mm-hmm.
And they do.
But like, we want to tell you, don't buy their stuff yet.
Don't do it until,
or maybe they should buy the stuff.
Huh.
And then it seems like you were on the verge of a revelation. But I'm thinking, and then I just like...
No. Keep going.
Okay, so no. Maybe everybody buys the stuff that we're advertising, and we just keep advertising it for free, right? And then like the word starts spreading, like stock prices for Blue Yeti microphones and Discord and McDonald's and Wendy's and just everything. Like the economy is just like roaring because we're giving all this free advertisement, right? Yeah. We're taking the losses, and then people are going to be like, how is this happening? And then they hear about us. And they're going to be like, I want to give them money because they gave to us for so many years.
Yeah, and that would work.
Because, like, corporations are just, like, they want to give back to the people. You know? They're just made of people. Like, they're just, like, looking for people that they can help out and, like, bring up with them. Like, I don't think as a society, we don't give enough credit to all the great corporations out there that are hiring us. You know?
They give us jobs, you guys.
Yeah.
Where would you be? Everybody that works for Amazon, they're all like, oh, the work conditions. We work like 90 hours a week and we don't get paid anything.
At least they are conditions.
They give you conditions.
Yeah, like bad conditions are better than nothing.
There's still conditions.
Yeah. You know, I think we need to give back to the corporations before they give back to us, you know?
Yeah. And then it'll all come around, you know, karma. Then we'll get ours. We'll get ours next, later, you know?
Mm-hmm.
That's just business marketing 101.
Yeah. Give to get.
You'll get yours eventually.
Yeah. Yeah. It's just more supply and demand. Like we supply, the free advertising, right?
Yeah.
And then they demand to like give us money.
They demand it of us.
Because like people are thinking, like non-economists out there are thinking like, why would they give money to people that are already giving them free advertisements?
Yeah.
And that's because we're going to start saying really fucked up stuff. Okay.
See, okay, all right. Now we're rolling into my territory. This is what I was going to say earlier.
Okay.
Here's what we do, because we have so many people that listen to this podcast, and what we could do is just tell them not to fucking buy their stuff. Just be like, don't buy Squarespace's websites. Don't buy Casper mattresses, because they haven't fucking paid us yet. And then, so we're basically boycotting these companies until it's kind of like blackmail. It's blackmail.
Okay.
We're going to...
I was thinking of blackmail in sort of a different light.
Okay. All right.
So I'm thinking in terms of we play nice at first. Okay. We keep giving them free advertisements.
Like
we
a Sour Patch Kid.
We're like, Squarespace, we love you. Like, even though you don't sponsor our stuff. And then they're like, they're like okay with it. Like, these are two nice boys, right?
Yeah.
And then we just like, we get both like in our personal lives and on this podcast, we go down like, maybe a month down the line where we just start like saying the worst stuff.
Just
like
the nastiest stuff.
just like some real nasty stuff about like groups people and like just like we start making statements that you shouldn't make about
just different
stuff.
Communities of people.
Yeah, different communities. I'm being vague because we're still nice boys right now. Nice we're still boys, good. But like in a month, we're just gonna like people are gonna want to cancel us. They're gonna hate us. We're gonna become the most hated people on the internet.
But our name is gonna be permanently tied to these companies.
Yeah. So like, who's the most beloved person on the internet?
Santa Claus.
Santa Claus. We're gonna come after him. We're gonna be like,
get him.
Hey, ho, 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 you idiot.
Ho, 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 bitch.
We're gonna call him. Yeah. We're gonna like hit him.
We're gonna hit him.
We're gonna make like Santa Claus hate casts where we just like talk about how much we hate Christmas.
15 episodes,
the Bible.
15 weeks in a row of Santa Claus hate cast.
Yeah. And then they're gonna, all these corporations, right? They're gonna be like, I don't want to be a part of this anymore. So I need to pay them in order to make them stop talking about us.
Yeah.
So then they're going to be like, here, I'll start giving you money for your free advertisements as long as you stop the Santa hate casts. Is that anything? We need to get started on a song.
Marketing 101, baby.
Marketing 101.
Yeah, that's it. That's gotta be it, because we're 40 minutes into this damn thing.
Yeah, I think we can make a song because the podcast is done now. Unless we bring on a guest.
Do you want to bring a guest on early?
Yeah, I mean, I love bringing on. Okay, that's nice.
We've never had a guest come in and like discuss things with us.
We could do that. Maybe they can help push this.
I do feel so. We have the beginnings of an idea now. We definitely have the bones for this, and we need somebody to come along and just push us over the edge.
Yeah, let's get in a real marketing pro.
Oh yeah,
yeah. You know who I'm talking about.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
And you're gonna hear them speak in 3, 2, 1. Okay, now let's find out who the fuck we're gonna
who's the marketing pro.
This podcast is a fucking mess. I love it.
The worst thing we've ever recorded.
Oh God.
Okay, so yeah, we didn't get a guest.
We don't know any marketing professionals
Yeah, that was a bit of an oversight. I thought we could just find one.
Turns out they're harder to find than we thought. But
yeah,
we're still gonna make a song for you guys. We're gonna do our absolute best because we know that's why you guys listen to this podcast.
I know. I mean, this has been a pretty long episode, so like I feel like we need to make it worth their while.
Really got to make it. Yeah,
great song.
Got to be some kind of a payoff. So here we go. This is gonna be the Chaos at the Coffee Shop advertisement song.
It's gonna make everyone want advertisement spots on this podcast. Like soon, this is it's gonna be like a real corporate podcast like everybody wants.
Yeah, we're
none of this indie shit anymore.
We're gonna be Joe Rogan. We're gonna be all the big ones.
Right. We're gonna be run by corporations like our fans crave.
Just like we've always dreamed of since we were kids. And it starts with this song.
Yep. To make that happen, this song it's gonna do it all. It's gonna be a great hit.
All right, D-Hay, hand in hand, we walk into the advertisement song.
Buddly boop bop beep bop doo CarMax. 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 You made it to the end of the Chaos Cast.
Hope you had some fun and had some laughs.
Now it's time to promote our brand.
Chaos at the Coffee Shop, the world's best band. First check out bandcamp.com.
We're Chaos at the Coffee Shop, we're the bomb.
Then follow at Chaos Coffee Shop on Twitter.
If you don't, then you will be bitter.
Then there's Facebook,
SoundCloud,
Apple Podcasts,
Deezer,
Listen Notes,
Pornhub,
YouTube,
Stitcher,
iHeartRadio,
and Discord too.
We're Chaos at the Coffee Shop,
And we love you!